Good morning. Welcome to the NFL football forecast for week 7. And we actually have a couple of interesting different weather impacts on the games today, especially the afternoon games with the Chiefs. You could already see they're playing in Colorado, and they're going to be playing the Broncos, and they are going to be dealing with snowfall. That's right. Denver is setting up for a rather impressive winter storm just in time for the game to start, and this snow could be rather heavy, in fact. So it's going to be a very interesting impact on the game. You can already see rainfall also over the eastern United States, specifically impacting much of the Mid-Atlantic and parts of the Southeast coast. So, of course, that's also going to have some impact on the games today. So let's walk through the weather impacts, and then we'll focus on the potential picks that I have. Well, not potential, but you get the idea. We'll see whether I'm right this week or not. Overall, not too bad, and right around 500, which is better than some people I've seen on the radio, to be frank. But already start off on a negative point with the Giants letting me down. Now, I know. Why are you picking the Giants? Because they were playing the Eagles, and they both have a tendency to try to lose the game. So the Giants and the Eagles, they both clearly didn't want to win the game, tripping all over themselves and whatnot. So what are you going to do? The Eagles pulled it out by 1 point. What are you going to do? So let's take a look at the weather impacts for the 1 p.m. games. For the most part, not a lot of impacts. No impacts for like the Saints, the Texans, the Bengals, and the Falcons. But the Steelers at Titans, there's a chance for a few showers. Okay, but I don't expect it to be a significant impact on the game. The Cowboys at Washington, more of a steady rainfall is expected. Not like that's going to reduce your visibility a lot, but definitely increased potential for some fumbles and a little bit of a reduction in visibility. So the passing game might be impacted a little bit, but I think the running game is going to have the most significant impact on those conditions. And finally, we have the Bills at Jets with a few isolated showers. Look, it could be a tsunami with a hurricane and a meteor landing all at the same time. The Jets still are not going to win this game. Okay? The Bills are going to murder them. The Bills put up a pretty good fight against the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are light years better than the Jets. So this is going to be an ugly game, and I'm not just talking about the weather. Now, the afternoon games, the 4 p.m. games, this is where it's going to get fun. Buccaneers at Raiders, no impacts. Jaguars at Chargers, no impacts. 49ers at Patriots, no impacts. Pretty quiet, right? Then we get to the Chiefs at Broncos. We're talking about a snowstorm, and one in which the visibility is going to be poor. I've been taking a look at the atmospheric profiles here, and this is going to be kind of a heavy, wet type snow. So it's going to impact on a variety of factors, from passing game to the running game to kicking, everything. It's going to be just a mess. Now, it is interesting to note that Patrick Mahomes, the last time he was in a snow game like this, he was very, very comfortable. He actually enjoyed it. As he said, the snow made it seem like it slowed the whole game down, and he was just able to just pick his spots one after the other. And I've heard of quarterbacks feeling that way. They're called snow quarterbacks. So interesting that one of the best quarterbacks in the league, or the best quarterback really, is actually comfortable in a snowstorm. More comfortable than when it's sunny out and very nice and so on and so forth. So that's going to be interesting to watch and keep an eye on. So that's going to be a very, very significantly impacted game, but on all levels. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's take a look at my picks. So we already talked about Philadelphia at the Giants, which was a disappointment. I'm not surprised. I wasn't like, oh yeah, the Giants are going to blow them out. But I thought that maybe, just maybe, they might squeak one out, just to make the NFC East a little bit more interesting. But nope. Not the way that it turned out. So let's take a look at the next couple of games here. We got Atlanta versus Detroit. I went with Atlanta. I think that they're a little bit better on the offensive line for this game, so I'm going to go with them. Cleveland and Cincinnati, I kind of flipped either way, but I really like the way that Cleveland has come together, so I went with that team over the Bengals. Pittsburgh versus Tennessee. This game I could have gone either way as well, and not because either one's bad, but these two teams are outstanding. They're some of the best teams out there outside of the Chiefs. And I think this is going to be a real tough fight down to the fourth quarter, but I think Pittsburgh squeezes it out. New Orleans versus Carolina. I think New Orleans is just a better team overall. Buffalo versus the Jets. Let me put it this way. If the Jets score a touchdown against this team, that probably be their Super Bowl for this year. This is such an uneven matching here. Buffalo is first of all, they want to rebound from that loss. They're hungry, and the Jets, they are just in complete disarray. So I'd say Buffalo steamrolls them very easily. Dallas versus Washington. Again, this is going to be another one of those tight, ugly games. And you got the rain. You got two teams that really are kind of trying to learn how to win. So I'm going to go with Washington here, but I would not be surprised if Dallas pulls this out by a field goal. So this is going to be another one of those tight back and forth games. Green Bay versus Houston. Green Bay's just a better team, period. End of story. So we'll just go with that. Tampa Bay versus Las Vegas. I think that Tampa Bay is going to win this game because I hate the Raiders. That's all you need to know. So there we go. Kansas City versus Denver. The best quarterback that has ever crossed onto the NFL field versus the Broncos. It's going to be a tough one to pick. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs there. New England versus San Francisco. Look, New England is not the same team that we've been used to for years on end. They're just not. They're below 500 for the first time in a long time. I'm not talking about going 0-1 the first season. I'm talking about really a disoriented team, especially now with them missing their quarterback and all this other stuff. I just think San Francisco is going to be a better team here and win out that game. Chargers versus Jacksonville. I think that Jacksonville overall has a better passing corps, so I'm going to go with that. Seattle versus Arizona. I really like Seattle here. I mean, they're undefeated, and they have just been playing very well. I think they're going to be a tough team to beat as we go forward throughout the season. Arizona is a nice team. They're moving in the right direction, but I just think Seattle is a better team overall. And then the Rams versus Chicago. I like the Rams here. I think Chicago's defense is getting better. I think that Chicago is another one of those up-and-coming teams that is on the right path. But I just think the Rams are there already, and they're a better team. That is your picks for this week. I hope you enjoyed them and enjoy the snowball that we will be watching this afternoon with the Chiefs versus the Broncos. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.